The Duluth Chamber of Commerce hosted its biggest event of the year tonight at the deck. The Chamber's 154th dinner celebrates the culmination of all the work of the business community in the city and the surrounding area. The event highlighted increased economic development, improving business conditions, and continued community progress. And Mayor Roger Reinert addressed the crowd of about 1,000 guests, including members from the Northern News Now team. Speakers tonight said the city's business community is growing.
We're seeing new businesses come to town. We're seeing developers investing in Duluth again. That's worth celebrating. We want to keep fostering that, keep it growing, and keep raising that bar.
And now that the election's over, next, the Chamber's focus is on the next legislative session. They plan to advocate at the state capitol to pass a bonding bill that includes projects in Duluth to help bolster business growth and the local economy.